Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Three Guys Walk into Culinary School. Sorry, I was thrown off for a minute because Brian's back. We missed you
Hey,
last week, Brian. I know you had some stuff to do, and Tim and I held it down, but absolutely miss your presence, and we're happy to see you back.
yeah, glad to be
Welcome
back.
back.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
you missed a riveting conversation and some shockers because Tim admitted that he doesn't like cheese sauce, and it freaked me out because
What?
I'm just like, how do you not like cheese sauce? Oh, hold on. Do you like queso? If you go to like a Mexican restaurant that has a nice little queso dip?
Not really. I like it now. I
Really?
like a queso fundido,
Okay, what's the
Okay.
difference?
but that's
Yeah, like the good stuff with the
yeah,
chorizo
the
and all
good
that
stuff.
good
See,
stuff.
even
Yeah.
even you said it. The good stuff.
Yeah, the
I
bougie
ruined my own
stuff.
argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The $14 appetizer stuff. Yeah, the good stuff. You're right. Yeah, I get it. That cheese sauce is neon yellow / orange, and could probably
But it's
burn a
good
hole
though.
through something. It's good. There's always a time and place for everything, and I think do I prefer it at my non-shows? Maybe not, but I wouldn't mind it. I do like a
Yeah, I
nice
would
little melty cheese,
never
man.
turn it down. You know?
And like the pretzel nuggets. Again, I brought this up last week. I'm sorry, but pretzel nuggets, like in the movie theater, so good, so good. Anyway. So, Brian, last week we kind of teased, or I kind of talked about it for a second. I kind of want to introduce like a recipe of the month to the podcast, right? So I want us to kind of, we all get the recipe, same recipe. We all work on it, make it, but make it our own kind of deal. Kind of showcase our creativity, showcase our technique, kind of discuss like maybe, hey, this reminded me of culinary school, or just talk about how we tackled the recipe and like make it our own kind of deal. I want to, I don't want to just copy the recipe, do the recipe, and be done with it. I want us to like work on variations of the recipe. Let's like maybe you want to upscale your recipe ingredients,
Yeah.
take it and like I want to make this fancier,
Yeah,
or
use it as inspiration.
exactly, use it as inspiration, kind of showcase who we are as cooks and all that. And you want to take something out, an ingredient, add a different ingredient, obviously just it's your palate, make it your own, and we'll kind of talk about it. I figure we do this like if you guys are down once a month, maybe once every 3-4 weeks. We'll kind of introduce the recipe, and then I guess 3 episodes later we'll kind of discuss it. Talk about what we made, share some pictures with the guys and the gals on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Get some cooking and some like communal cooking, because we're doing something together. Even though we're not together, we're doing the same thing, and we can kind of discuss it, which is always like fun for me. Sorry, I'm making this
That's
all
what
about
we're
me.
missing. I think we've been talking about it, but now we got to be about it. So
let's be about
There
it.
you
That's
go.
right. Let's go. Let's put our money where our mouth is. But in this situation, we're going to put our truffle mac and cheese where our mouth is. How does that sound?
All right.
You guys.
Sounds
Oh,
delicious.
Tim's not too excited. Brian said delicious. Tim's like, eh. All right. What's holding you back, Tim? Go ahead.
I'm not
Speak
much
freely. This is a
I'm
safe
just
place.
not much of a mac and cheese guy, but I'll do
Oh,
it.
you're not a mac and cheese guy. Oh
No.
man, I should have done some more research. No mac and cheese, no cheese sauce. You not like cheese? You lactose
Yeah,
intolerant?
maybe it's just not a cheesy guy. Yeah.
Oh, I'm a cheese guy, but like I'm a brick cheese guy.
You're a brick cheese guy.
I don't like to liquefy.
You don't like to liquefy. Oh my gosh, man. Should
But
we
I
change it, or you do? I mean,
No,
I want your
no, I
honest.
wanna do
I
it.
want your honest opinion, though. You're gonna
No,
tell me
no,
it sucks.
I want to do it. I'm gonna go all in, and I'm
You're the
gonna.
man. You're the man. You're the man. How about this? You pick the next recipe, and what do I hate? I hate balsamic vinegar, but I eat it. And
What?
Yeah,
How?
I don't like balsamic vinegar. Come on, it's
Learn something else
overpowering.
about you guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I don't like balsamic vinegar.
oh,
It's
you're from
nasty.
Brooklyn
It's
too.
too much. Yeah, I know I am, but it's too much. It's just too much. It's not necessary.
Oh man, there was a place in Brooklyn. It was a sandwich shop.
Yeah.
I think it was called Roberta's or something with an R. And they
Okay.
made this balsamic glaze.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good.
Just too much. See, the glaze I hate more than the vinegar. Vinegar I can deal with. I think the glaze is just dumb. It's just too thick. It's molassesy. So I'm not down with that. It's
Oh,
weird. Is that weird? It
yes.
sounds weird. It sounds as weird as cheese sauce.
All right.
It's
maybe.
weird because I'm born and raised in Brooklyn. I think that might be weird.
I think I also take issue with mac and cheese because I remember when my daughter was little,
Hmm.
she discovered that she liked mac and cheese.
Love
Of
it.
course, from the
Every
box,
kid.
like all
Oh
kids
yeah.
kind of discovers.
Mm.
Hmm.
And I think we were in culinary school at the time, and I was like, "Mac and cheese, you like mac and cheese? I'm gonna knock your socks off." And I created like 4 different kinds of cheese
Oh
and
yeah.
did the whole thing. And she's
Hmm.
like, "This is gross,"
I
because it
spent
wasn't from the box.
$23 worth of cheese,
Yeah,
in one dish.
exactly.
That's funny, man. Yeah, you can't go by what kids like, though, right? You
True.
can't go by what kids like. I mean, they're gonna, their
Y-
palate's gonna evolve, but it hurts. It hurts.
y-
Like even my 22-month-old, I'll give him like some shredded chicken, and one day he'll be all about it, and then the second day I give him the same thing, and he's just like, it's on the wall, it's on the floor. And I kind of like get butthurt. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's kind of like, I made this for you. Like I marinated, grilled it. It was good for a day, and then it's not good, or just right off the bat, like something he ate a month ago doesn't eat now, and I'm just like, wow, this one hurt a little bit. But let's do truffle mac and cheese. Let's
Oh,
make your daughter
absolutely.
happy. I think your daughter will like it too. Maybe.
I'll let you know.
Yeah. Let us all know. Let us all know. That's going to be fun, man.
No, I'm all in.
Yeah, that's awesome. I appreciate you being a team player. So I'm excited. We're excited. We'll talk about the ingredients when that time comes. I guess 3 episodes from now, and get prepared to learn about our truffle mac and cheese. Maybe we share the recipe with you guys. Maybe not. We'll see. You guys want to play along at home, make your own mac and cheese version. Let us know what you guys think about it. I think that'd be fun too. I think it's pretty cool because we can like make different variations of it. You can put bacon, or if you want to fancify that, you put, what is it, guanciale? Is that the fancy,
Oh yeah,
the
that's
cheek or whatever?
yeah,
You
the
can put the
jowl. Yeah.
the jowl. Yes, thank you. You can put that in there. I saw variations where you can actually, people put it in a smoker. Have you heard of that? People put it in a smoker and
Yes, smoked
let it
mac and
cook in
cheese.
that.
Yeah,
I've never had that
Yeah.
before.
yeah.
I've never had that before.
It's
Is that like something you guys have tried? I mean, I'll be honest. I don't like smoked cheese. Like I love Gouda. Don't like smoked Gouda that much. Again,
Yeah, but
I'll eat it.
when you smoke the mac and cheese, though, it's more than just the smoked cheese, right? You get the
Mhm.
smoked the noodle gets a little smoky.
Yeah.
You get some nice
The
I don't know.
topping, right? That's
Yeah,
true.
some,
I
That's
mean,
true.
yeah,
The
you get a little bit
topping.
of char, maybe.
Ooh, yeah.
do
That does
do
sound
you
pretty good.
like smoked food in general, or
Oh man, I mean, if we're talking about like barbecue, yeah, absolutely, I'm down with that.
Yeah,
Like smoked salmon, I really enjoy. Again, growing up
okay.
in Brooklyn, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing in a lot of places, I'm sure. But overall,
yeah,
I'd say yeah, smoked food's fun. Is good, and it's kind of like it seems like a fun concept to cook.
Yeah.
I haven't ventured too
yeah,
much into it. We did something in school, didn't we? Some
yeah. We
smoking.
did a little.
Yeah.
Actually, we did quite a bit in school.
Yeah.
A few different variations on smoked meats,
Yeah.
smoked proteins. Yeah, yeah. Different techniques using different tools.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It was pretty cool. I think we definitely smoked your favorite, Tim, the duck confit.
Oh yeah.
We definitely
Ooh.
smoked
Oh
that.
yeah,
I don't remember if you did that from start to finish, but I just remember you enjoyed it more than anything I've seen anyone in that class enjoy. You loved it. Oh no, duck confit, duck pastrami.
pastrami.
Excuse me,
Pastrami.
that's
I
different class. My bad. I take it back.
oh
Yeah.
I have it was so good. I have a picture with it. I'll have to send it to you.
It's like your prized possession.
I ate
Yeah.
so much that
Yeah.
night. I remember that.
Oh, that's so funny, man. Maybe we make that again. Maybe we'll have a nice reunion and make some smoked duck.
yeah.
was
Smoked duck
good,
sounds
man.
good. Yeah.
It was
I do have a smoker.
ooh, what kind of smoker do you have?
I have a Weber Smoky Mountain cooker.
Smoky Mountain. Oh, is that the really like oval ones, like they're tall and skinny kind of deal, or am I making that up?
Yeah, no, it kind of looks like R2D2.
Exactly. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
nice.
seen a knockoff brand recently at my
Yeah.
local Home Depot. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's
Yeah,
cool.
so it uses you fill the water pan and it uses the water to
Mm-hmm.
create. It's great. I don't use it nearly as much as I should because
Mm-hmm.
I bought the biggest one because I always have these grand dreams of smoking all this food and having
Mm-hmm.
these big parties, and we never do. So it kind of just sits on the deck.
Those parties
Yeah.
are expensive, man.
What would you say is you guys like goat smoked meat? Like not goat, but like what's the greatest?
Yeah.
Smoked meat,
Yeah.
You know.
Oh wow.
I know most people. I feel like most people will say brisket,
Yeah, that's
but
like
Yeah.
I do like brisket, but I pulled pork I think does it for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
A good pulled
Yeah.
pork.
Yeah, those are probably the MJ and LeBron, I think, of that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't know what it is. I don't have it that often because I always go for the brisket because everyone's like I don't even know what to call it, but it's like the go to on the menu. Like you have to try their brisket to tell what kind of barbecue spot it is. So
Yes.
I'll get like a slice of that. My wife always gets pulled pork. She loves pulled pork, so we do that. But I like ribs. Like I
Oh
love
yeah.
ribs
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
much, and I mean I don't know if it's popular or not. I prefer pork ribs over beef ribs.
Oh yeah.
Maybe because it's growing up
Absolutely.
with like Chinese spare ribs. I don't know what it is. Like I wasn't really
Absolutely.
exposed to beef ribs growing up, but I think pork ribs just are better. Smoked,
The
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
A good beef rib is delicious. They made
yeah.
an excellent beef rib at Hometown Barbecue
Oh yeah,
in Red Hook,
Uh,
Brooklyn when I
yeah, yeah,
worked
yeah,
there, and
yeah.
it was really, but it's like twice, three times the price of a pork spare rib. It's
Oh, is
very
it?
yeah.
Is it?
expensive.
But it's
Yeah,
like, isn't it really big? At least that's what I see on
yeah,
Instagram.
and
It's like a
they sell it by the
monster.
pound.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. I don't
yeah.
get too many beef ribs near me, but
Yeah.
if I had to rank it, my hierarchy would be brisket at the bottom. Like brisket is like my number
Ooh,
three. Like
number
a lot of times
Yeah,
three.
brisket is kind of overrated. It can be a little bit dry and
Always,
a
yeah. Once you
little
cut
bit
it, you.
salty. It's like
Yeah,
I don't know. Brisket's
yeah.
overrated to me.
I
I put
think
the. Oh, go ahead, Tim.
no, I think brisket is kind of one of those products of the internet and like food TV where it's hyped up and talked about so much
Hmm.
that,
Yeah.
every Tom, Dick, and Harry that walks into a barbecue joint now is like, I've got to get the brisket because
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
that's what's
yeah, yeah, yeah. I get
talked
that.
about the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then
But
you want to sound like you know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah,
So
and
like,
right.
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Do
yeah.
you use butcher
Interesting.
paper or how long is
Yeah.
your
Kind of like
wrapping
what
Yeah.
for?
kind of like what I did a minute ago when I said, I always try the brisket. Kind of like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
it's
kind of like
almost like
that.
the
Yeah.
Bordeaux of meats where people
No,
just
that's
they order
funny.
it because, they think it's fancy.
That's so
Yeah.
funny, man.
No, but
That's
I
funny.
would go brisket number
Yeah.
three.
Okay.
I would put a really good pork rib
Mm,
right above brisket.
mm.
My number one has got to be smoked chicken though. Like I mean,
Oh,
a
Yeah.
really good like brine,
yeah.
juicy
Absolutely.
smoked chicken, like so
Absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
And I don't have a smoker here. I live in a condo, so I don't have access to a smoker. But I've been trying to figure out like what I can do here at home to maybe smoke a chicken. So I've even read that you can do like liquid smoke in a sous vide
Oh,
circulator.
wow.
So you put it in the bag and
You put it in
maybe
the
it
bag with
works.
it.
Yeah, maybe it
Like,
works because it cooks for so long. It's possible you could infuse a good like smoke
oh,
flavor to it.
absolutely. Isn't it like super concentrate? Like it's
It is super concentrated, yeah,
like
and they
it's
can be
like
kind of weird. Like most of them are just like water from
hmm.
and like condensation from an actual
Oh, that's right.
smoker.
It's like smoker sweat.
Huh.
It's like
Yeah, smoker
it's like
sweat. Yeah, they
it's
just
like
like
smoker
bottle it.
sweat kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
You
remember.
got to be careful with it. Though.
Did we use that in school? The liquid smoke?
I don't know. I
I
can't
don't
I
remember.
remember if we did.
I feel like we had to have,
Yeah, you think
but
so?
um,
We used. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tim. I don't want to cut you off.
but I don't know. There's you guys kind of said it right that there's something that weirds me out about liquid smoke, and I don't know what it is.
It's just what
I think it's just the
it's
idea.
liquid smoke
Yeah,
is kind of the yellow pump cheese of the smoking world.
You're right.
Like
not
honestly,
quite.
no,
I mean, it's
but like
actual real smoke though. It's just
that's true. That's true. That cheese is not real.
Uh,
I don't remember if we used it. We discussed it. We definitely discussed it. I do remember talking about it.
Now, do you have a good vent hood in your apartment there, Brian?
My God.
I've got a pretty good thin hood. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Nice.
I remember in my first apartment, I wanted to get a smoker, and I went down this whole rabbit hole of like, there are like stovetop smoker pans and stuff that
Mm.
you can get.
Mm.
I would just, you probably want good ventilation, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure it
Yeah,
could probably work, especially for a chicken, I'm sure.
yeah.
Well,
Open up all the windows and put on the thin hood. Yeah,
take the batteries out of the smoke
Yeah.
detectors, cover
yeah.
them up, tape them up or something. We use a pan smoker, right? We did like a fish or a trout or something in school, and I remember like we had two pan smokers, and it filled the room up. We had all the vent hoods super maxed out. That was definitely the smokiest it got. Like we were like literally like choking on the smoke. Not choking, like we weren't all coughing, but we were all like feeling the smoke. I guess you can use that on a grill, no? Because it's just a stovetop smoker.
I guess you
right?
could,
I
but
guess you
if you
could
have
Yeah.
a
open fire. This
if
way
you
you're
have a
not.
grill, I mean, there's other techniques that you can
That's
use. You
true.
can
That's
use
true.
you can use a smoker box. You can
Hmm.
use, wood chips.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. I
Um,
wonder if those little fancy smoker guns that you could basically get hot, you should put weed instead of anything else in there, would infuse enough flavor. Because you're right, Brian. I mean, I do try the brisket but I try not to eat red meat, so I don't. I'll try the brisket. I won't eat it all. I'll
Hmm.
try a little bit of the pork. I won't eat it all, but I always go for like the 3-piece wings or the 6-piece wings, and they're
Yeah.
so good, man. I love a good chicken wing. I swear to
Yeah.
God, it's my favorite food.
smoked wings are
Yeah,
stellar.
I think Hometown had a turkey wing, didn't it? Was that a
They
different barbecue spot?
that It's possible.
I
I
think
don't recall that,
they
but
had a wing. And
they
it was
had
like
very,
yeah,
very
they
good
had.
wings. I
I
used
don't
to
remember
make
what it
that
was.
recipe
Oh,
all
really?
the time.
You still have it? You
No, I
yeah,
wish I did.
yeah,
I had it memorized
yeah.
for a while, and then I had another kid, and now I don't remember anything.
Now it's all nursery rhymes and Blue's Clues, and
Yeah.
uh, he's older than that now. Yeah, so we used a bunch of techniques. That was fun though. That was fun smoking. Like the pan smoker, I remember got really smoky. The little
Yeah.
infuser we used we had a big smoker, right, in a separate room in school at ICE, and we did our sausages and frankfurters when we were doing Mod 5. That was a lot of fun too. What
Yeah.
was it? There wasn't what's it called? Not extrusion. What's the word for making a hot dog and a sausage? I forgot.
Emulsion.
It's an emulsion, right? Well,
Yeah.
is it emulsion?
Emulsified.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
Yeah.
emulsified the meat and everything. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. The charcuterie portion of
Yeah.
Mod 5, that was really good. That was a great spread too. The terrines and everything. I
Yeah.
remember we
Yeah.
make like a nice plate and we were going to town. That was a nice night to be in culinary school for real. So Tim, your smoker is one of those water wood chip things, right? You kind of get it
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I mean, is it easy to operate? It's manual, right? It's not one of those like Traeger's plug in
Yeah.
kind of set.
You mean those glorified crock pots that
So
everybody
okay,
cooks in?
all right. I was going to get to that. I guess I know your opinion now. You don't respect it as much, huh?
No, you know what? I get the ease of it, and
Yeah.
I think that's great. But you're no Aaron Franklin if you're using one of those.
That's so funny. That's funny. I mean, I want a Traeger.
Shots fired.
No, I'll be honest. I kind of feel like, from what my friends tell me, I mean, I have a friend that owns one, loves it, swears by it, thinks it's great. But then I have friends who do it with charcoal, and he makes the best. I wish I took photos. We were at his house for a couple weekends ago for a barbecue. The best like smoked barbecue wings, and it's so good. But it takes a lot of work because like you have to make sure like temperature's right when you're smoking. He made a brisket too. Came out a little dry. I didn't say it to him, but he said the fire got away from him and then like it went up like 40 degrees in like 15 minutes.
It's
and it
always
was supposed
dry.
to.
It's always
And
dry.
I mean, the poor kid woke up 1:30 in the morning and 4:30 in the morning to try to like fix it.
Yeah.
And at 4:30 in the morning, he like took his eyes off it for 5 minutes, and it got away from him.
And that's what happens.
But like I appreciate the effort, but like you have to worry about smoke, right? Like clean smoke and dirty smoke if it's burning at a different temperature.
Yeah.
Where the coals are at that point where they're burning, like what stage they're in at burning. So it's an art form, and it's something I mean I'd love to try. I feel like you have to really commit some time to it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Something.
don't get me wrong. I've had some delicious food out of those pellet smokers, but I think it's not the same experience.
Cooking
it's not. They're not
eating it. It's pretty good. Eating it's pretty good. I mean, the results are pretty good.
Yeah.
Traeger, throw us a grill, man. Let us know how.
Let us try it out.
Let us be your everyday man. Backyard. We need 3 though, because we're not in the same location.
Yeah.
So if you can get us 3 of the lower models, we don't need that much. But yeah, Traeger grills are fantastic. The pellets they make too, you can eat them like snacks. They're that good. They're that good. Yeah, exactly. Like oat bran. Yeah, there you go. It's perfect. The perfect smoky breakfast.
I do have another grill in my arsenal that's currently sitting in my living room because
what?
It's
an indoor grill.
No. I recently put it together, but I haven't
domesticated.
I haven't used it yet.
What do you got?
It's the Aaron Franklin edition PK grill.
What's that? I've never heard of it. What's
Sounds
a PK
fancy.
grill? Wait, is Aaron
fancy.
Franklin from Franklin Barbecue? Is that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
PK is a company that makes charcoal grills.
Oh, you've been telling me about PK Grill.
They're cast iron.
Mm-hmm.
They've been around for a really long time. I noticed a lot of chefs using them. I've always wanted one, so I finally bit the bullet and
That's
got one.
awesome.
But I haven't seasoned it and used it yet, so I'll have to report back.
That's why it's inside. We don't
Yeah.
want to expose the elements. So the PK grill, I think we were talking about last summer. I think I was telling you I wanted a smoker, and you said you really wanted the PK one. I forgot about that, and so you finally got it. That's awesome.
I finally got it. Yeah.
That's great, man. That's good. A
I'll
little
send
gift
you a
to yourself.
picture.
Yeah, please do. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I want to see your
we'll
grill.
post it on our Instagram.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll share it. We'll share it with the world. I want to see it seasoned. So, is it a grill or is it a smoker? My bad. It's a grill.
It's a grill essentially, but you can definitely use it for smoking.
That's
for
true.
sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you can use any charcoal grill for smoking.
I know. Yeah,
and
that's
it's a great place for people to start if they want to try. I mean, I've smoked some delicious meat on just like a regular Weber kettle grill, and it's all you need, you know.
That's what my friend does, and I swear it's technique. It's amazing technique.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I still have that dream of getting the big smoker trailer someday, but
man,
one step at a time.
Dream. I'll work it with you. I'll work.
There
you go. You got to yell at me and tell me what to do.
We got to design a flag for it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Something to stick on the back. Yeah,
for sure. I want to cook enough meat that I have to use a mop to baste it. That's my.
I love that.
Dream.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love those videos. I have Aaron Franklin's. I just bought his most recent cookbook, Franklin Smokes. So I had bought the original ones, Franklin Steaks and Franklin Barbecue, I believe.
Yeah, he puts out some great books.
He does. The first two were fantastic. I was in Barnes & Noble, and for those people under the age of, I guess, 35, Barnes & Noble is a very big bookstore. People would drive or walk to, and they'd go inside, buy books, and leave with it instead of ordering it on Amazon. Both great business models. You guys choose what you want to do. But I was there a couple weekends ago, and I picked it up. I saw it. I'm like, oh shit, this looks great. The pictures are fantastic. First of all,
oh man,
I haven't even digged into it yet. I haven't even ripped it open yet, but I plan on it. And I want to make something. I want to smoke something.
One of my favorite stories that I ever remember. I was living in Manhattan, and you know how in the subways they'd have the AM New York newspaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember I was getting on the subway one morning, and I grabbed the AM New York, and they were closing down. I think they were closing down the Barnes and Nobles or something in the city.
Mm-hmm.
And I was reading the article about it, and they quote this woman. She goes, "I'm so upset they're closing down the Barnes and Nobles. It was a great place for me to bring my kid and read him books." And I was like, "Well, lady, that's why they're closing down, because you're bringing your kid in there and treating it like a library."
And they were so upset you were never leaving with books.
Yeah.
You were just there. Yeah. But I mean, I guess it's kind of cool when you could walk into a Barnes and Noble and you see all the seats taken and everyone's in there enjoying the book. But like, this ain't Starbucks, bro. Stop trying to steal the Wi-Fi. Like,
anyway, I digress.
No, absolutely not. I'm with you. Do you have any smoking cookbooks? Any cookbooks that you like really, really like and go to?
So I have one. It's just called Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big, thick paperback book.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll snap a photo of that as well. We'll post it on the Instagram.
Cool. Absolutely.
So people have the information, but it is like the book as far as smoking food goes. Really awesome. Great recipes, really detailed things about technique.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely worth checking out.
That's cool. Do you know the author off the top of your head? Just curious.
I don't off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
I have a large collection of books about smoking. So for that,
so it's something you really like.
I think that's the one to have.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna Google it. Oh, or you share the picture. We'll share with everyone else too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, that's cool.
I'm gonna try some indoor experimenting with.
You're gonna do it.
You'll be our indoor guy.
Yeah, you'll be the indoor guy.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. Tim will be the outdoor guy.
Have you guys enjoyed a smoked cocktail, like a smoked old fashioned or anything like that?
I don't know. It just seems too fancy.
Sometimes it smokes a little overpowering. It just takes away from the experience.
Same thing with the Gouda. I feel like sometimes it's just too much, you know? Sometimes it's too much. And in the cocktail, I don't know. Tim, you like that stuff?
I think Brian's right. It can be over smoked, but if it's done right, just a kiss of smoke, I like it.
Would you smoke an already smoky kind of like a beverage, like a scotch? Excuse me. Would you smoke something that's already smoky, or do you smoke something that's not? I'm assuming you smoke brown liquors, right? You're not smoking vodka and gin and all that shit. Doesn't make sense.
I've only ever had. Right? I've had just a couple of like smoked old fashions.
Old fashions, right? Okay, so I guess that's where it goes. That's interesting. You guys ever see the drinks where they make with a bubble of smoke in there and they pop it when they bring it to you? I mean, again,
Yeah,
online only. I've never experienced it, but we should do a cocktail episode.
yeah.
Hell, we
That'd
should
be
do a
dope.
wine. We should do a
I'll
wine episode too.
I'll do it, but we all have to wear Hawaiian shirts.
Oh,
That's the only rule.
oh, we're doing little paper umbrellas and okay, that's great. That's awesome. I'll have to go to Air Ring and get like a little ceramic Buddha mug for my drink. Um, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, we should definitely do a wine and a spirit
Yes, absolutely.
episode. That'd be a lot of fun, actually.
I do
Cool.
love to
Yeah.
talk wine.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, cool. Have you seen any like you guys follow like trendy wine things on Instagram? Any not wine, sorry, like cocktail makers and what are they called? Fashion bartenders, not fashion bartenders. There's another word for it.
Like mixologists.
Flair, right?
Mixologist.
Mixologist,
Flair.
like a flair bartender. That's the word. The guy who's throwing the cups and doing like the 40 shots in a row. You guys follow that stuff, or
Yeah.
not so
Yeah.
much? I mean, it's
Not
around.
so much,
I guess
but
you guys
yeah.
don't follow it so much. Yeah. Are there any trends that you guys have seen lately, or that you like online?
Nothing. My wife sent me a cherry cola
Ooh, like
vodka
this.
slushy thing yesterday. It looked delicious. So you take Coca-Cola
Yeah, which
and you freeze it. You freeze it in like ice cube trays,
Mm-hmm.
and then once it's frozen, you mix that with frozen cherries, and then add vodka and blend it up.
Just
That
put it
looked pretty good to me.
in a blender.
Yeah.
I like that. That doesn't sound bad at all. A little cherry Coke slushy with real cherries.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
That does sound good. Have you guys seen the Ninja slushy at all? Have you guys been seeing that on
Yeah, I've
TikTok
seen
or
that.
Instagram?
Yeah.
No.
I'm on the wait list. I've gotten the email 4 times in the last 3 weeks. I want one so bad. It's like a little countertop slushy machine, not like the monster ones you see in pizzerias or I don't know wherever you would see a slushy machine. But it's like countertop. It's like 80 ounces, 88 ounces. I've been on the wait list. I get the email, and like within 6 minutes, it's sold out. And like it takes forever to process because everyone and their mother is on the website trying to get one.
I haven't seen
Wow.
this.
I really want one, and I mean, we're going away in a week, and I wanted to bring it because we're going away to have fun. So I would like to make some frozen cocktails, which would be a lot of fun.
Well, I do have a suggestion for you.
Tell me.
I have the Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville margarita maker.
Okay.
R.I.P. Jimmy Buffett. That
R.I.P..
thing
That's right.
is awesome.
It's a beast. It makes a really good slushy drink. I have one too. I broke the ice dispenser, the ice tray holder on top. I can get a replacement. But my issue is that's just one pitcher, right? The other one's like about 80, I think 80 or 88 ounces. So I think that's really cool. The benefit of the Margaritaville is, yes, it's only one pitcher, maybe 24 ounces, maybe smaller. I don't remember, maybe 32. But you can just keep making them, right? You just keep making them.
Yeah.
It's instant. But with the slushy machine, you don't need, it's got like a core that freezes, so you don't need ice.
Yeah, kind of like an ice cream maker.
So if you make, I think it takes like between 20 and 40 minutes to make a full batch of these slushies. But
Can
like,
you make more than one at a time?
No, so it's going to be one batch of slushies per 80 ounce time. So every 25 minutes or so. I'm assuming if there's no alcohol, it probably freezes faster. Maybe if there's no milk too, like no dairy, maybe it freezes faster because the cream might mess with that a little bit. So if you make a virgin drink and then add at the end, but that's no fun, right? I guess you have to wait. So I mean, the Margaritaville blender is a fantastic margarita making, frozen beverage making machine. It's so like, it's the best icy drink I've ever had, or at least homemade, you know?
Yeah.
I have one. Again, I bought it years ago. It's still a workhorse minus the broken ice. So
nice.
That's okay.
So talking about tropical drinks.
Yeah.
This leads me to a question.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the cantaloupe jump in the pool?
Why did the cantaloupe jump into the pool? Hold on. I hate these. Because I mean, I don't hate them. I love them. I just hate that I can't figure it out.
He wanted to be a watermelon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
You did? See, I did. I'm an idiot. He wanted to be a watermelon. That was a good one, Tim. That was a good one. Damn it. Why am I so slow? Like, what is it? Do I need like Jimmy, a cup of coffee? One day I'll get it. One day I'm going to beat you to it, and I'm going to have my own joke. But until that day, you just keep them coming, baby. Guys, thank you for listening to another episode of Three Guys Walking to Culinary School. Please don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, comment, review our podcast. We are on Apple Podcasts now, Spotify Podcasts, Podbean Podcasts. You can watch us do the show on youtube.com. All our handles, everywhere you look for us, is Three Guys Wix. That's three, the number three, GUYSWICS. Three Guys Wix. You can find us on Instagram as well. We got a little link tree on Instagram. You can find all the other podcast links and all the other links that we have here. So, guys, again, thank you for listening. Please don't forget to, again, like, follow, share, comment. And don't forget to email us too, guys. Three Guys Wix, same thing, the number three, guys, WICS, at gmail.com. Send us recommendations, stuff you want us to talk about, review, stuff you want us to cook, questions you might have, but we can talk and answer on the show.
Or if you, even if you disagree with something we said.
Yeah, if you hated something we said, or like, don't like the fact that Tim doesn't like, cheese sauce out of a pump. Let him have it. Let him have it. He has to know.
Bring
He's
it
got
on.
to be a man of the people. All right. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.